What's going on, everybody? Corey again with CDS Automotive. Today I just wanted to bring you along to kind of give you an overview of a quick uh, cool test that Ford's got integrated into their manufacturer specific software for their scan tool. So you see, we're working on a Ford. We got a 14 Ford Fusion here. We are already hooked up. We got the VCM3, which is the newest Ford interface, and then we've got IDS pulled up, which for this vehicle is the proper OE scan tool software here. So the test that I want to run you through here quick is the live network monitor. And just to give you kind of a quick overview, what we're seeing here is all the modules on each network. So that's high-speed CAN 1, high-speed CAN 2, high-speed CAN 3, and then medium-speed CAN. And what this does and why, when and why you'd use this test is, say you have a module that's intermittently dropping offline, right? It's whatever the issue may be, an internal issue, loss of power, loss of ground, loss of, network ability, meaning the wiring, whatever the case may be. We can come in here and we can select to ping each module. And as you can see here, the green box indicates that the module is on the network and that the module has received a message. So if we hit play, just kind of give you an overview. If we hit play, you see how those turn yellow. That means that it is attempting to ping that module, and it continues to do so. So if, say, the PCM was offline, that box would turn red, and every time it missed a message, that counter would go up. So another cool feature is you can also disable specific modules or whole networks for this to not ping. So say we had an issue just on high-speed CAN 1, and we're not worried about high-speed CAN 2, 3, or medium-speed CAN. We can go over, and we could pause this, and we can go back, and we can disable that. And you see how those boxes become grayed out, those modules become grayed out, right? So then say we're just on high-speed CAN 1. It's only going to ping the modules on high-speed CAN 1. So you can really tailor it to what you're working on specifically or what issue you've got going specifically. So the other cool thing is there's an audible buzzer, I guess. So if it misses it and you're not looking at the scan tool, it will ring out at you or buzz at you. The other cool feature is we can select our timer for how fast this continuous loop pings each module, from 40 milliseconds all the way to 200, excuse me. So that's kind of nice. So the reason I bring this up, guys, is because I see a lot of shops, a lot of guys are using primarily aftermarket scan tools, usually due to coverage and cost effectiveness. And I understand, but I just wanted to shed a little light, and I'll ping that again, and it'll go through. Since we now enabled those other networks to come back, it will now ping those on a continuous loop as well. Anyways, the reason I show you this is because a lot of times within the manufacturer's specific tooling, there's a lot of additional tests and other helpful things that are embedded that you don't always find within the aftermarket tooling market. So like with a large name brand that primarily uses topology, and a lot of them are really adopting the topology method. If you were to do even something like this, you would have to, hit fault scan and let it ping every single module, and then you'd have to go back and do it again and again and again and again. Where this, you could just set up and let it run on a continuous loop, and you can go do your harness checks or wiggles or wiggle the connector at the module or, whatever, try to get the fault to duplicate or try to get the module to come back online due to a harness issue, a pin fitment issue, whatever the case may be. So I think it's a really helpful test. and it can greatly cut down on your diagnostic time when chasing those intermittent network issues. So you guys, if you've made it this far in the video, thanks so much for watching. I always appreciate your time. Let me know if you found this useful. Consider subscribing to the channel to help us grow, to provide you more tips and tricks, fundamentals, case studies, all the good stuff with the automotive electrical diagnostic work. Thanks for watching again, and have a great rest of your day.